I purchased a DJI Spark drone to basically have another camera platform to be able to get footage for some of my YouTube videos. Now, I didn't really care about being able to zip around 100 miles an hour like you see a lot of people with these drones and stuff. I wanted something that was stable, could move slow or kind of fast if I needed it to, but to do all that smooth. So you're seeing right here, it's just sitting there. It's actually just hovering by itself, very stable in the air, filming out on the side acreage. And actually we're kind of filming the guy that is doing the hay out there for the guy that leases that section of the farm. Now, the DJI drone has basically a 2-axis gimbal on the camera, so it can, the gimbal works in the pitch, that's up and down mode, and also in the roll, that's like if the drone leans to the left or the right. It does not have a gimbal on the yaw, which is this panning across that you see. What you're seeing there is I'm actually doing what I call the rudder stick, and I'm actually telling the whole drone to yaw over to do that. But even without the gimbal action on the yaw, to me it's extremely smooth, and it's just a matter of getting used to the controls on it. Now, I used to fly RC aircraft and RC helicopters along with full-size aircraft in my past. This is similar to an RC helicopter, but it's basically, it can fly itself. So some of the actions don't correlate exactly to the way that I would have flown an RC helicopter, but that being said, you know, I don't need to use what's called headless mode. There's a lot of people, if you're familiar with drones, I don't need to use headless modes because I'm fully capable of knowing the control reversal automatically when the drone is flying towards me. So I don't need to have it do the headless mode in that aspect. So anyway, like I said, we're just taking some shots. You're going to see a lot of shots here that we're just sitting there for a little while. Part of it is I'm checking things on the screen of the iPad, and they're going to want to mention that the iPad, or at least the tablet and stuff, it allows me to actually see what the drone is looking at in the sunshine. It's unbelievable the difference that it makes. Is it worth it? Yes. Does it have to be an iPad? Probably not. You can probably get away with Android tablet. The app, there is an app, the DJI app Go 4 app for the Android. Now I flew about, I don't know how far out into the field, taking this particular shot, and now I'm backing away. In other words, I'm trying to get familiar with how to control the drone to get shots and effects on the shots like I would like. So like the moving the camera towards the subject and pulling the camera back away from the subject. Now some of this where you see me panning side to side gets a little jerky. That's because I'm hitting the yaw or the rudder stick quite strong on it, and if I was to smooth it off, it would probably be better. Now, in one of the next tests that I'm going to do, I'm actually going to try to get it to follow me. I'm going to wait, and we're supposed to have some rain coming in, so I don't know when I'm going to do it, but this field out here where we're doing the hay in, right now. I've got a lot of area out there, so I'll probably go out there now that the hay's done and just drive around with the tractor and see how it does with it following me, and we'll do some of those type of shots. But you know, the DJI Spark is, I'm just amazed at how smooth and stable the video is for it. And there I am acting like a little idiot standing there with my hair uncombed. So anyway, we're going to here in a minute we're going to try a different shot type thing, and you know, so I'm looking out there. I didn't go way out into the field right now. I'm getting familiar with it. Now we're going to go ahead and point the camera down at this point, and then I'm going to come up. I'm actually raising the altitude of the drone and starting to slowly go forward, and we're going to do a fly over the tractors and the sickle mower, looking down. And so we're going to do that type of a shot and stuff. And there again, very, very good. We'll stop along right about here somewhere, and I think I'm going to tilt the camera down a little bit and get it a little bit more directly down over the top, back up with the camera, and looking back out into the field. And for you guys, this is a view I have every day. I mean, you can't beat that. You guys that live in the city, y'all can keep it. I mean, you look at what I get to look at every day. If I want to go out there and sit and look around, this is what I get every day. There I am down there again. I'm out in the middle of the little side field that I keep mowed all the time. And coming around, I'm going to bring it down. And as we get down here, I actually find out that the front obstacle avoidance actually works. It said, nope, I'm not going to run over you. It started warning me and beeping on the screen there. So like I said, you know, I know I'm looking at the same thing, going around doing some stuff, but there again, I'm getting the feel for it. Okay, there's a couple of things, you know. I mean, you guys know that have been following me. You know, I had congestive heart failure not too long ago, and I also, due to all this heart thing, I lost vision in one eye, so I can only see out of one eye now, and stuff. So it's a little hard for me to judge the distance of how far this drone is away from me once it gets out a little bit, you know. So it's important that I'm able to see down on the tablet what the drone is looking at, because that kind of helps me out too. But there again, like I said, most of this is just panning around, spinning around, going up and down, side to side. I'm wanting to get a feel for the camera. I need to get a little bit more smooth on the yaw, which is like the rudder stick. Okay, I need to get a little smoother on that. And of course, there's my Mahindra 1526, and sitting out there. So we're going to fly over a little bit towards that, and we're going to take a look at it, and then I'm going to do some little back and forth zipping here, which is me flying it more like I would if it was an RC helicopter. So I'm going to be doing that here in just a second too. And there again, it's just to get a feel for the drone. You know, so there I am. You see I fly it by me, and then I'm going to whip it around. Now, what you don't see is if this was a helicopter, it wouldn't just be spinning, it would be banking, but the drone doesn't really bank. It really tries hard to keep itself pretty level to the ground, as far as it can, the best as it can. So we're about done with the test on this. Get about 10 minutes of video on here, flight time. They say about 13, you know, but 13 it's going to start yelling at you, which it's already doing now. It was telling me the battery was getting a little low on it. So if I had to say there was anything negative about the Spark, it would be the battery life. It would be better if they had a little bit better battery life. Anyway, thanks for watching, people. Thank you. Bye.